Lewandowski totally shocks Bayern with another announcement. Barcelona could sign a PSG footballer, Real Madrid planning to sign a top forward, and Salah has finally decided on his future club. Besides these, we have a lot of amazing news to talk about. Let's get the show on the pitch. Adnan Januzaj is no longer an option for Barcelona, as claimed. Real Madrid are interested in signing Rennes midfielder Raphinha. The player has been recommended by the board by Luka Modric. Jorge Mendes is working on a transfer for Nico Gonzalez away from Barcelona. AC Milan deal? We are working on that. It's difficult for me to stay distant from things at the moment. I hear something about this almost every day, Sven Botman noted. It's likely that Zubimendi will renew with Real Sociedad. His release clause will go from 60 to 100 million euros. 3 weeks ago, there was a meeting between Xavi and Dembele. The player told him that his agent did not accept Barca's offer. Xavi informed him that there would be no other offer and that he would plan the new season without him. Tottenham are reportedly considering a move for Newcastle winger Alain Saint-Maximin. Benfica reject chance to sign Anthony Martial as part of Darwin Núñez deal due to the player and club being incompatible. Pedri and Gavi showed that there is material at Barcelona, Pep Guardiola said. Barcelona have money to sign Lewandowski, but they could not register him. Inter will have a new direct contact with Paulo Dybala's agents this week. Talks ongoing, still waiting for full agreement with the Argentinian striker. Xavi will start the preseason with 8-10 players he doesn't consider in his project. Liverpool are set to make their move for Aberdeen defender Calvin Ramsey this week. Barcelona have not yet received any offer from Man United for Frankie de Jong. Gavi's renewal is still stalled, Sport AS report. AS Roma are in talks to sign Zeki Celik as new right-back from Lille. AC Milan are offering 2.5 million euros for Alessandro Florenzi. Buy option was worth 4.5 million euros. Talks ongoing as the player wants to stay at AC Milan next season. Newcastle have no intention of signing Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson, as there are other positions to bolster. Inter can loan Lukaku from Chelsea for 2 years. Romelu constantly calls the Black and Blues and is willing to cut a third of his salary. The road we've traveled has not only provoked the greatest pride in Madrid fans, but has also made all fans of good football fall in love with Real Madrid, Florentino Perez claimed. Today, Gianpiero Gasperini can announce his departure from Atalanta. Luka Modric made 150 appearances for Croatia, setting an absolute record. No one has taken it further than 134. Joan Laporta imposed a new salary cap at Barcelona, 10 million euros. Whoever has a higher amount will be offered up to 50% of reduction. The sculpture of Zidane headbutting Materazzi will be re-erected in Qatar after being dismantled in 2013. The aim of displaying the work is to promote conservations about stress on athletes and the importance of dealing with issues of mental health, stated Sheikh Al-Mayasa Al-Thani, head Qatar Museums. The midfielder of recent seasons is of no use to Juventus or France, Fabio Cannavaro believes. Aurelien Tchouameni intends to join Real Madrid, hoping for a quick transfer. Florentino Perez personally coordinates the deal. 36-year-old Milner has extended his contract with Liverpool for another year. Besides, James took a pay cut. Neymar sealed his 74th goal for Brazil from penalty take during the tie against Japan. He's only 3 goals away from Pellé's record. Mbappe is now the world's most valuable player according to CIES. Kylian is valued at 205.6 million euros, while Vinicius Jr. is second. Haaland is third, and 3 Barca representatives are in the top 10. Bruno Alves retired at 40. He has performed for Porto, Farense, Vitória Guimarães, AEK, Fenerbahce, Cagliari, Rangers and Parma. Juventus offer Paul Pogba a 3-year agreement with a salary of 7.5 to 8 million euros. The Canadian team refused to take the pitch for the World Cup fixture against Panama. Players and the federation are having a dispute over 40% of the prize money from the World Cup and equal pay for the women's team. Guardiola met with Sheikh Mansour. They have discussed Man City's plans for next season. We could not close the season better. "We won the Finalissima and added more minutes preparing for the World Cup," Messi wrote on his Instagram page. AC Milan are willing to triple Leao's salary to €4.5 million for him to extend his contract. Agent Mendes wants Rafael to move to a much wealthier club. More Nations League and friendly matches took place yesterday. The results are in front of you. Moving on to the main topics of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's fixtures. Starting with the Nations League, where we are to focus on League A highlights, such as Denmark beating Austria in an away clash, 1-2. Højbjerg and Larsen netted for the red and whites. The Austrians got one back with Schläger's efforts. In the main event of the day, Croatia and France put things to a draw, 1-1. The Blazers equalized Rabiot's goal with an accurate penalty take from Kramaric. Among the friendlies, we can note the victory of Brazil over Japan, 0-1, where Neymar Jr. slotted the winning strike. Matthijs de Ligt has become a top transfer target for Manchester United for the centre-back position. The 22-year-old representative of Juventus and the Netherlands national team is well acquainted with the newly minted head coach of the Red Devils, Erik ten Hag, based on their joint work at Ajax. The old lady doesn't want to sell de Ligt and is working on extending his agreement, which lasts until 2024. At the same time, this summer the release clause for a defender in the amount of €125 million comes into force, according to journalist Nicolas Kira. Gabriel Jesus could continue his career path at Real Madrid. Los Blancos have been requested to sign the Manchester City forward, according to Marca. Unlike most offers in this transfer window campaign, Madrid are ready to consider signing the Brazilian. The 25-year-old player likes the head coach of the Merengues, Carlo Ancelotti. Jesus expects to sign a long-term agreement, not included in Real Madrid's plans. They would have preferred a short-term deal in case another Citizens attacker, Erling Haaland, becomes available. Angel Di Maria wants to perform for Barcelona. The midfielder, who is quitting PSG this summer, was offered to the Catalans back in May, though he is not considered a priority by the Blaugrana at all. However, the Argentinian can still find himself there, as the potential departure of Ousmane Dembele and the struggles with signing Raphinha from Leeds cannot be ruled out. Juventus were known to reportedly monitor Di Maria's progress, but the 34-year-old professional has yet to respond to Bianconeri's offer, due to him waiting for a final decision from Barca. Angel hopes he can be involved in Blaugrana plans. Bayern are doing their best at getting Liverpool midfielder Sadio Mane. According to Sky Sport Deutschland, Munich intend to improve the proposal in the next round of negotiations. The Bavarians are to raise the amount to €35 million. Earlier on, Liverpool refused to sell the winger for €25 million. Robert Lewandowski explained his desire to exit Bayern. "I'm leaving because I want more emotions in my life. They didn't want to listen to me until the end. Something died inside me, and it's impossible to get over that. Even if you want to be professional, you can't make up for it. I'm leaving my friends. I spent many years with some of them. We saw each other every day. These are real friendships. When you have been at the club for so many years, you were always ready. You were available. Despite the injuries and pain, you gave your best. I think it will be the best to find a good solution for both sides, and not to look for a one-sided decision. What kind of player will want to go to Bayern knowing that something like this could happen to them? Where are the loyalty and respect then? I was always ready. I spent 8 nice years here. I met wonderful people, and I would like it to stay that way in my mind," stated the Polish ace in an interview with Honest Sport. Liverpool striker Mohamed Salah has promised Barcelona management that he will join the team as a free agent next summer, according to the Mirror. What's more, the source notes the factor of negotiations with Barcelona being the main reason why the Egyptian is in no hurry to sign a new deal with the Reds. Guys, we suggest you watch the new video of our good friends, The Path of Penelope Cruz, from an erotic model to a world movie star. If you love cinema and Penelope, click on the link and give it a try. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.